If you have a SeekTech receiver and only use it to locate CSnake camera sondes, you're missing out, because you've got a professional grade line locating tool with a passive locating mode that can find buried utility lines without using a transmitter. So why would you want to do that? Well, let's say you'll be digging here. You've called 811, got the all clear, so you're good to go, right? If you've been at this long enough, you know that sometimes utilities get missed. And you've got a world-class locating tool in your hand, so why not use it to make a final check before digging? So what is passive locating and how is it different? If you know there's a utility present, you would do an active locate by connecting your transmitter to it and tracing the signal. But what if there's a utility you don't know about? That's where passive locating comes in. Under the right conditions, signals from AC lines, radio, electronics, any number of sources can transfer onto a utility and produce a signal we can locate. So let's take a look. We'll power up our receiver, then press and hold the frequency key and scroll up one click to the OmniSeek Passive locating mode. Or as my friend Marty at Burtech Pipeline calls it, binocular mode. SeekTech receivers have 3 passive locating ranges, and OmniSeek searches all 3 of them at the same time. Now we're picking up a signal in all 3 ranges, and the receiver is telling us that the closest signal is in the high frequency range. So we'll switch to the high frequency range, and there we go. We have a signal without hooking up a transmitter. Like any tool, passive locating has its uses and its limitations. It may not find every line. The conditions have to be right. And it may not be as accurate as an active locate. And you never trust the depth. So don't use passive mode as your primary means of locating utility lines. Use it after the lines have been located and marked as a final check to see if something was missed. When you do find something, get it located and marked with an active locate. So what's down there? Well, if I trace the signal that way, I get to a breaker box. And if I follow it down the hill, it ends at a well pump. And full disclosure, I have done an active trace here and hand dug it to expose the electrical conduit. As always, if you want more information on these tools or how to use them, stop by the CSnake Support website.